Welcome to the Toy Pick Community Top 10, brought to you by the Toy Daddies.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the TPC Top 10. Happy Valentine's Day. It's also Groundhog Day because I feel like we just did this. When technology works, it's so sweet, isn't it, Yimbo?
It happens. It happens. Well, we're back.
We're back. So we were talking about Valentine's Day, right? So what I really wanted to talk about was, and we got into it with Peter Parker, Mary Jane, Gambit Rogue, all of that. But I really want to talk about best YouTube toy community couples. So let's talk about some that I had in mind that I'd like to nominate and talk about. We already mentioned one of them, Machu Toy and J Shot Between Two Sentinels. Aren't they a great couple?
They are.
Do you feel their energy? Come on, just go with me on this.
I always go with it. I'm always rolling with things, of course.
I think they're a great one. I think A Worthy Addiction.
Oh yeah,
they're a good couple. We got we're talking Danny. We're talking Unworthy Collector. There is one couple that I did want to highlight. In Yimbo, I feel like you have several different relationships, but there's you and Cody. That's one. You and Wade.
More Wade create than the other Wade.
Synonymous with either.
Wade create's my boy.
Yeah. We have the Toy Daddies. That's of
course.
What's that word? Polynormal.
Eiffel Tower.
Oh Lord. Okay. Then we got the Behind the Plastic people for sure. They're great. Foursome. Threesome. They're a threesome, right? Yeah, threesome.
And the Crooked Ninja also will special guests
every now and then. Yeah.
Rotating. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are just some of the couples around YouTube that I think need some, that I hope are celebrating their love tonight. So that's all I got.
C'est la vie, living in Paris over here.
So in terms of just Valentine's Day, so what did you have something that you did so today? I know we kind of talked about this today. My wife's working, so my kids and I brought we visited my wife to her work and brought her dessert for and some flowers.
Nice.
I do feel like sometimes this holiday is really on the backs of me or the husband sometimes. Really appreciate. So I that's what I did to appreciate the people that I love, and gave, what I do, I give a single rose to my daughters as well.
Nice. Yeah. We had 8, 9, 10 inches of snow yesterday. Yeah. So I was snowed in and Monday. So I've been back because I
still have a lot of snow.
4.5-year-olds. So getting them to do stuff during a work week. So anyway, today was the day that, of course, the day of. But my wife, who is wonderful, and she got got the kids little squishies and nothing crazy, just a little Valentine's Day good morning for them. So when I picked them up, I had already gotten a nice plant for my wife. And then I took the kids and they picked out a sweater and got a card. And I wrote a little letter to her. So it was
a letter.
I'm trying to get
fashioned.
Oh, I'm all about it. I started on Christmas. I said I'm gonna get back into writing you letters. So I handwrite letters.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm telling you, for a guy that loves technology and literally is on the internet so many hours a week, when I'm not, I try to stay away. It's just
I want you to take out the old typewriter.
Yeah. I like going back analog, man. And Yeah. Oh, with AI everything. No, thank you. I like.
You're
Yeah, I like.
you're honestly what I've noticed about you is you're really good at staying off your phone.
I would like to think that I model it at school all the time. That's why I
You're
feel bad
really good at it.
in our group chat. Like I disappear literally because like up until like my lunch, like I'm not that guy. I would think like it would be nice to know. I don't know. I like never want to show. I want a role model. Like this can be a way. You don't have to look at it. It doesn't have to be like you
Yeah.
see me running. I'm like I have human lives that depend on me. Y'all don't. Like
Yeah.
that's the bottom line. Like, so yeah,
The
I
the
appreciate
force
that,
is
Chris.
strong in you. Yeah,
I
no,
work
I
hard. I work
noticed
hard
that.
to.
Yeah, no, you're
It keeps
I
me present and grounded in the moment with the people
yeah.
around me. That's what I try to do. Live in every
I'm
moment, right?
yeah, I'm always like I'm like, oh man, I wish I had that willpower.
I'm
So
not saying I'm not perfect. If there's a couple,
no one's
if there
perfect.
is an instance where it's just like I could just kind of like, all right, then I'll go chill on it. Because the desire's there. I'm not trying to pretend I'm better than it. It's just try to not be on it when. But yeah, anyway.
You're good at it.
Yeah.
Annie, what have you been opening up? What kind of toys do you have?
Oh man, so this is. I'm glad you asked because I didn't even tell you. But yesterday I was inspired by the likes of I want to say the two. I'm sure other people have done it, but the two people that I've seen in our toy tubing community, so Robo and D Amazing. So they've done like play days, and I thought, like I have my Green Goblin review. Like I have specific videos in mind that I want to film. But yesterday I had all of these toys. I just kept unboxing toys. I was like, I don't know. I was in a mood. And I wanted to treat myself. So I unboxed so much stuff yesterday, Chris. I had like 12 or 13 figures out on my table. And then I decided to film like a play day. So I literally couldn't do it until my wife went to bed. But I
Yeah,
took like a half hour and went through all of these figures. So I was revisiting like our message of revisiting figures, right? Like I've still been really good about the toy stuff. Like, I mean, again, I always want to buy new toys, but like I'm trying to deal with what I have in both productive and also just like what am I going to do with some of the stuff. So I've been focusing on that, and then that was part of my like digging out these toys. Like it's been in a box. I'm either going to open it and enjoy it, or I have to do something with it. It's been sitting here for months,
yeah,
It was
yeah.
so awesome, dude. I opened the video game Goliath from NECA. I finally have a gargoyle figure. Those wings are insane. They're so massive.
They're
Like,
so
what the hell are they thinking? But it is awesome. Like that was a big cool set. Another one from NECA that I was super pumped about was the Dirk Savage and Mona Lisa 2-pack. That was one that our buddy Jay, TMNT 1987, had told me. Like he was the reason I bought it because way back when it was first out in Targets, he's like, dude, you're gonna love all of Mona Lisa's like science equipment, and yeah, it's awesome. It's all little beakers and Bunsen burners, and yeah. So, but both of those figures are great. And so it was a lot of fun. So anyway, that video, everybody, will be coming. That is the next video on my channel. So if you haven't subbed, it's fun. But yeah, that'll be. I don't know. That was my day yesterday. Just opening a buttload of toys.
I think that's awesome. I think one thing that No Chewing was telling me was that I was like, I was thinking about this. It was a Optimus Primal thing from YOLO Park. It was on sale, and I was thinking about it. And he's like, you may want to just open something that you haven't opened that's like right next to you right now. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I opened up Megatron from my MDLX
Oh
30.
man. So you've been sitting on that diecast transformer
I know.
that you love the Optimus. Did you have a Bumblebee too, or is this the
I have
only
the
two?
Bumblebee. So I have this. I just opened this. I still have
Okay.
the Ultra Magnus. I still have the
Mhm.
Rodimus, and I still have the Cliff Jumper, all like in box. So I got to do
Yeah.
that.
Enjoy these toys. See, this is a good thing. This is why we like to talk about this stuff with all of you guys, because it is a healthy reminder, that yeah, if you have stuff, to enjoy it. Crack it
Yeah.
open or pass it on
Just
to the next person that will enjoy it. Like either way. But yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you have those. I can't believe you have a whole. You would literally scratch a Transformer itch. How many more do you have? 3 or 4 to go.
Yeah, three.
Yeah, play with those. Are you kidding me? Those things
Yeah,
are
these are-
gorgeous. Those
yeah,
3-0,
these things are
man.
awesome. Yeah,
Did
this
you
is
end up?
really beautiful.
Did you end up doing the Mega Man that 3 3 zeros come? Like I know you were talking about it.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll get to my like count, but yeah, that was something that I bought in what's it called? The for my 48th figure. And I bought that. So the 301 was something that I was like, oh man, this is awesome. Like I gotta make sure that I gotta get this one. And it was only like $50. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm super pumped about that one. I think that's gonna be awesome.
Ooh, by the way, I do have a count, so I'm updating our slideshow. But I'm not. Don't worry, I'm not touching the stream.
That's fine.
Chewy.
But yeah, hoping that that one comes out end of this quarter, which end of this year. That one looks great. Little die cast. It's gonna be fun, and I think it's gonna be a really good.
I think it looks awesome. I told you I was like my Mega Man from Jada Toys is in my pile of loot at Big Bad, and I know I can cancel it for gift card and blah blah blah, but I'm gonna stick with the Jada one. But I am excited. I just don't have like I want the Mega Man. You know what I mean? Like to add to my little like goofball collection of action figures. Although if I was just getting Mega Man, that 301 does look good. I don't know. You're making me torn.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm still getting the Jada one, and I think that one's a different scale though. It might be a little bit bigger because this 301 is supposed to be 4 inches. So if you look at like true like comic or video game like lore, Mega Man is going to be shorter. So. Okay. What I really want is to make a Mega Man X. I love Mega Man X. I mean, he looks exactly. He's just slightly like sleeker and cooler than Mega Man, but this Mega Man looks cool. This Mega Man
I'll have to look.
I mean, I'm just so pumped for Mega Man.
Oh, speaking of Jada Toys and toy talking. So I was telling you before we started. So and I'll tell you guys all now. So I teach middle school, 7th and 8th grade, and my 7th grade is doing photography. So I've been going over all different types of techniques, yada, yada, yada. And today, for one of my classes, I got to do a demonstration with toy photography. And it was so neat, and the kids were super excited. And I brought, I said, do you want to go realistic or do you want to go goofy? And I was like, the realistic ones I have, and I had my 3 figure art Spideys and my Green Goblin. So I'm like, do you want to go Spidey? And then one kid goes, I'll do the pointing. And I'm like, okay, that's first idea. So we almost went Spidey pointing. And then when I started taking out my little like goofball box, which has, Diamond Select, Sam the Eagle, Rizzo the Rat, and like it's my Super Step and Stitch, all of these, my Knuckleheads. Chester Cheetah, massive hit. Kids didn't know that they were just like, oh, look at Chester. What? He's holding a Cheeto. This is him. And then I said that to my wife. I was like, yeah, like it blew kids' minds that there's an action figure of Chester. Like they love Chester. She goes, yeah, flaming Cheetos. This is all this Gen Alpha kids eat. That's all they
Flaming Cheetos. Yes, I agree. They're everywhere.
But they were like, they couldn't get enough. Now, the shot they ended up pitching me, which I'm so excited to share this with you. Like it's on an SD card at school. I'm doing another one it's an AB class. So I can't wait to share it. At the very least, Chris, in our group chat. But the idea they came up with was they liked the Luigi figure from Jasper, like the Super Mario movie. And he has the flashlight. They're like, oh, it looks like Dark Mansion. And I was using a Lone Wolf Labs Dio with my skull. And we came up with using Stitch and like the head sculpt that's like licking his lips. Can you picture? Do you have the Super 7 one?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Oh, you don't. Okay, so he's got one where he's like chomping at the bit, and I angled it, and he's basically peeking out. He's the monster chasing Luigi, And it
That's
was
awesome.
so cool that it was like generated from a live like, imagination. So yeah, it was really cool. So
I
toy
mean,
photography,
I think
alive and
that's
well.
such a great thing to do with your students. Like, it enhances the creativity. It gets them really thinking in terms of like not necessarily problem solving, but really thinking about like just creative ideas outside the box and make them think
Mhm.
critically about things that they need to do. And I'm sure if they had an idea, it made them also think practically of how to solve the problem of like getting Luigi to do X, or what do we want
Right.
Luigi to be doing or the monster to be doing.
Mhm.
So it really does teach like those problem solving skills that I feel sometimes kids lack. So
Well, it was even cool too, because like the very first two things that I went in was just going over rule of thirds and then framing. Like usually I've always referred to it as like a frame within a frame, but it's the concept of framing, using setting, location, pieces, dios, figures, etc. You know? And even from that, like I was saying, like, so guys, like, look at these like gargoyles. I got these from the at-home store. And like, why would I want these things loose? And it was so cool because they did listen to like my lessons over the last few weeks. And oh, because of framing, and you want to be able to move that. I was like, that's right. It was really, really cool. So I'm super pumped. And then I'm pumped for how those pictures came out. I'm excited for tomorrow to see what this next group comes up with, and then they get to start doing it. And whether it's toy photography or not, like I'm still going to offer that. They like it's stressful enough having my kids play with daddy toys, so I'm gonna say if they would like to participate, I have diorama prints and some other things that I can set up for them. Like I think those SH figure arts, Sweaties are gonna be coming home tomorrow
yeah,
after school.
no. Yeah, like you bring out your Jada ones, your
Yeah, yeah.
maybe some NECA,
You're right.
like
Maybe.
Marvel Legends that you're like, okay, I'm cool with these. Like, be
Yeah.
out there.
But it's
Anything you put in storage.
but Chris, it's awesome, man, because like say it all the time, and like I get to see it with like active teenagers. They're at that age where I
Yeah,
personally experienced the losing of that imagination, and like the I want to play with toys, and I'm just seeing them for what they are. Like losing that shine of imagination, losing the gold, right? Like the gold, stay gold, right? Like the Outsiders reference. Like you're at that age, and toy photography instantly snaps people back into that mode. So it doesn't matter if you're 41 or if you're 13. Like everybody understands that loss of nostalgia, that what is it, the pull of nostalgia. We all are. That even kids that are actively kids still are nostalgic for their childhood. Like just when the world seems so simple. That's where my kids are now. That's why I keep. Oh, it's so wonderful seeing the world through their eyes.
I think that's such a awesome thing that you're doing, and even just applying it to like the rule of thirds, or Ed
Yeah,
Sheeran, or
that's right.
um, Bo-Katan in the back. Like those are all
Mm-hmm.
things that you can teach them, and teach them wrong as a joke. Um, well,
Oh,
hey,
I like Wade Creates last comment. We're gonna have to catch up a little bit too, but yeah, Wade. Yeah, it's true. It's true. They are, again, iPads are tools, just like all this stuff. It's just, but it is our job to teach these kids how to like interact with them responsibly. So thanks, man. I appreciate that, Wade. Telling you, toy photography. This is the people just have to know about it. Everybody loves toys. I always say it.
first question of the night. Oh gosh. First question,
Yes.
Toy Father in Laserverse. Is Larry Laserman enjoying Valentine's Day with someone or eating a tub of ice cream filled with tears? Well, I'd like to think that Larry Laserman is too busy for love right at the moment. Kind of like that whole piece of like Peter Parker trying to balance hero life with his love life and missing out. Like, I feel like there's always a hero story where they have something set up and then they miss it because they were saving the world or something. So if there is a Valentine's Day story, it has something to do with Larry Laserman having ice cream because he lives on a cow farm, but it's maybe it's a first date because he's kind of like a young buck, and he's trying to balance like what it's like to be a laser man and young love.
What about his assistant, Paprika Pans?
Pants. I see what you did there. That was
Yeah.
that was like really quick. That was really quick. That was good.
Crap! What's a spice that starts with P?
What's another word for pots?
Yeah.
I thought that was the more clever one.
There we go. Budding love interest. Will they, won't they, for the first 3 volumes of the
Paprika Pans. Oh, that's a good
one. Could Larry's battle with alcoholism be like a lactose intolerance?
Yes.
Like he can't stop eating ice cream. This is like my own personal problem. Not that I'm
Yeah.
actually lactose intolerant, but I probably am because I've always loved soft serve ice cream. And I can't say no to it when it's around, but I know when it's going to happen. So I'm just wondering, I could see Larry like crying into like, in his ice cream, but like even knowing even what's worse, it's like he's really just his own worst enemy at that point.
The fact that you brought up alcoholism and then his version is lactose intolerance. Nothing funny about alcoholism.
Of course not. Of course
but
not. No.
Just because we're paralleling Iron Man with Laser Man.
This is straight up. The humor comes from the satire of Tony Stark. That's it.
Of Laser Man, yes.
Right.
But hilarious. I think I wrote that down as an idea because I think that's possible. And I feel like at Toy Daddy, yes, there is the struggle of eating too much ice cream. If I was lactose intolerant, I think I'd have a problem. I'd still eat the ice cream.
Like I said, I don't want to even find out if I am. I mean, I can still. I probably am not. But soft serve. Oh, I don't know. There are certain ice cream gets me. Not in the. It gets me and it gets me. We don't need to hear about this anymore. Oh, look at Trevor. Sir Trevor. Perfect. That's the name of the episode. That's the name of your issue. Demon in a carton. Oh, that issue. It's like whatever evil version of Ben and Jerry's. That's the bad. Like, God, can you come up with 2 different names? Ben and Jerry. It's like,
hold on,
Barry and Jim. Barry and Jim ice cream.
I just gotta put a Clint asking for what about his girlfriend Laser Susan?
That's not bad too. That's not bad.
That's pretty good. That's true. What do we got? Well, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear. Oh, sorry, Diggs Fix. I thought you were working on a shot of Laser Man. So
maybe it's
okay.
What's up, Diggs?
Well, it's only been 45 minutes and already the Laser Man comments coming in. Hey, just to let you know, if you haven't checked out last week's episode, Diorama Prince was on, and we pictured some great ideas for farm dios, starting with this one. Again, this one is Harvest. After the Harvest, it's called After the Harvest. Look for Battle Torn Harvest After the Harvest dio pretty soon. Hoping to get horse stable approved and also barn approved. So if you want some awesome artwork, I'm working on a few more. It should only take a few, but let me show.
There we go. I was trying to help out with Chris's farm push. So this is from Photo Leap. It is AI. I'm starting to. No, but it's
Hold on.
it was
Here,
for
hold
the
yours up. Hold
it was
yours
for
up.
the promotion of how cool would it be to have a farm backdrop, right?
People, you decide. You decide which one you would use.
I mean,
Come on.
your father's scale is way better in his. I'll just throw that out there. Your
Oh
scale.
my gosh. Here we go. There it is. Wow.
Force perspective. It's brilliant.
I don't
What's
know
up, Nilla
why.
Gorilla? He said,
I've
"Is that
been-
3D? It's so close."
That's fantastic. Is that 3D? It's so close. I think your shading's better. I think he's talking to me.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
just saying, that honestly, Yimba, this had me cracking up like all weekend.
Yeah.
I left it out on my desk and I just started laughing at it. And that's part of being a toy daddy, making your own
Yeah.
jokes and laughing at them.
That's literally what you have to do. Hey, Frank, what's going on, man? Frank is here in the house. How are you, bud?
Frank, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, Clintastic said Tractor Supply has lots of farm toys. That's
I gotta say, I have been looking at a bunch of barns and stables to customize. We're getting there.
cool, man.
There's one that was on sale, but I don't know how. I'm having trouble understanding like what the height is. Like even they don't necessarily give the dimensions, so I'm like trying to figure out. I'm like, is this 1/12? I don't think this is 1/12, but
I think our best bet. This is what we should do, Chris. Like in all honesty, we always make these jokes about it, but like in terms of time sharing and all sorts of stuff. But what we should legitimately do is plan our another hangout, where we get
build a
together
dio.
and we just we collectively hang out and paint. Like we get the Hobby Lobby like cabin, whatever. We make one and we turn it into. We just do it. We just have to do it, and then we'll share.
I'm not.
But we all work on it and paint it together because, and I wouldn't go crazy. I just want to actually paint. I love painting, so that's why I like doing my dial floors. I can just do the floors.
I'm not opposed to getting that Hobby Lobby cabin. Actually, I've been thinking about that.
It's
$100, something like that.
Dude, I would if I legitimately. This is like another reason I'm just out of space.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing.
Always space, but
like I'm trying to decide how I'm going to fit the cat layer in this house. So
yeah, that's your incumbent. But that would be a thing at some point. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. That could be like a mid type of like when we go, instead of going 6 months without hanging out, we could do a little mid split, quarterly hangout. And I would love to do that. I'm totally down. We'll figure it out. I totally
agree. Just going back to Nilla Gorilla, like Nilla Gorilla, you don't need to make a dio. I mean, you can just make one of these. Just saying. Crayon, piece of paper.
Yeah. And dude, don't think like I said, I have this brick wall. It took me so many hours. I would much rather give my money. Like the two guys I'm always shed at, but the two guys I've thrown money towards, 78 Points and Lone Wolf Labs, like they always take my money. So I get that because it's hard work. So I appreciate the guys that love doing it, and it takes time.
Well, Yimbo, I think it's time. No, you know what else takes time? This show. So let's start.
Well, we were saying beforehand. Yeah, what are you hopping into?
Let's hop into this top 10. We all know that we're not gonna like jump right into the top 10, but we'll continue our conversation. We'll continue to take our time, but we'll let our slideshow kind of take us over.
Yeah,
get us through the night.
Peeking behind the curtain, like this was going to be a night that originally our plan was to do like a little pre-record for you guys. But we obviously, like, we always love doing it live, so that's why Chris and I are here holding it down. But this is we're gonna this is a little bit of a shorter intermission from our wonderful guests that we've been having. And again, like, we've been talking to a lot of people. We have stuff lined up next week I'll just plug next week, Chris, already. Our special
Yep.
guest is going to be Art with Toys. So that's Rick. You've seen as part of the Tuesday crew over on Unparalleled Universe with the other Wade that we talk about. And Wade is awesome. All the Wades that I know. I know 2 Wades and a Deadpool. They're all amazing Wades. so Rick is going to be joining us. So I'm super hyped about that because Rick is very, very knowledgeable about photography. And he and Unparalleled did a Friday night stream a few weeks ago where they were talking about their process and even, doing some live streaming stuff. So I love seeing photos being produced. So I'm all about that. And yeah, so that'll be fun. That'll be next week's special guest.
Cannot wait for that. That's going to be awesome. I'm actually going to be on a vacation. And when I say vacation, I'm not going to be on vacation. I'm just going to be a staycation. But I have my brother's coming in and we have some plans. So I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see you and No Chew and Kill It. That's going to be a lot of fun. So.
And we can, I'm not even going to try that. We could rattle off the guests, but I think it's more fun to announce it each week. But got some good stuff coming. I mean, again, I feel like we've had great stuff, great guests, great, fantastic people, and more to come. So super exciting.
Yeah, I'm so excited. That's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Well, let's move through this and
Wade create number 1 in my heart, buddy. I didn't. Looking at
what does he say?
He was busting balls. Yeah. I definitely have said Wade was Deadpool was my third Wade. All right.
Oh, got it. Digs Figs, we don't all have your shading skills because I put my art out there not to make anyone feel bad, but really to inspire. So Digs Figs, I hope it inspires you.
And Hasbro can take lessons on your cell shading. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I know. Maybe I should, we should bring Mr. Stevie on and I should pitch that one.
There you go. Hey, what's up, Blitzkrieg? Did you say hi to Blitzkrieg? Morning.
Oh, Blitzkrieg. How's it going, buddy?
Hello. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Love that.
Random Rick Reviews.
RRR. Hello, Rick.
Good to see you. Yeah, but what's making you happy right now?
Oh man. Like I said, it was a day of ups and downs, just like your day kinda is. But at the end of it, like we said, the fact that I know I'm in a good place where again we can have this conversation and even throughout earlier to sound like I'm walking around grumpy. Just being able to hey, there's always so much good. And again, Chris, getting to hang out with you tonight, buddy, and our friends in the chat, that's legitimately what makes me happy. Because otherwise I would have, my wife's definitely sleeping at this point, and I probably would have also passed out. That would have been my night. But instead, we're hanging out, we're chilling, we're having a good time, and that just makes me so happy, of course. So that, and how about you, man? How's everything? In Chris Worlds.
It's going great. I mean, honestly, this past, actually yesterday we had a snow day, but no snow, and it was it was awesome. I got to catch up.
Nice.
The best part of that snow day was that I didn't have to go out and shovel. All of us had snow days. They really botched the weather report there, but I got to clean up this room right here, and I know all of you kind of see the same thing every day, but at the bottom, on the floor, it's always a mess. And then on my desk, it's always a mess. So I was able to buy some organizers, put everything away, organize it a little bit. I reorganized my shelves and also my curios so that all of the figures are standing up and they're not falling down or anything like that. So all of them at the moment are standing up, and I like that. And I have a lot of room to put other more nicer figures in my curios now. So I'm really excited about that. It just, when I walked in here today, I felt like a boss. I was like, this place is clean. It feels great. And I just sat down here and I was like, yes, let's do it. So, I feel just in control of my hobby right now. So
Yeah. And that is a great feeling. Like really, like, oh, it's nice. Just again, like Wade just said, love good organization cleanse. Yeah, it is super healthy.
Yeah.
It does it feels good. Shout out to our boy Sully, not a bird. Thank you, man. And remember, that's what we're here for. Family. For the ups and downs of life at the end of the day. Hopefully this is a nice reminder that, hey, thank you for another day. This is awesome. So I hope you ended up having a nice day, Sully, and everyone in the chat. But again, it's nice that a little TPC family. It makes you feel good.
Yeah, it really does. So let's go into our 100-figure challenge. For those of you who don't know, we are setting goals as Toy Daddies. Last year we tried the 52 fig challenge and that didn't work out for us. So this year we tried to make it more realistic. Everyone's doing a little bit differently, but No Chewing is up to 27 with the Fury Monkey King that we had talked about in depth last week, and he decided to pull the trigger. He got the battle damaged one. He went back and forth.
That's the one I would be getting to.
27. Did you end up getting that one?
I did not. I'm still. I mean, like, hey, I spent a lot of my stream. So I did my stream Saturday night, and Chewy and Machu came on. We talked about these figures extensively, and I would be buying them if I wasn't in such like a hardened, like, not buying mode. Like,
yes,
I feel more empowered to not buy than I have in like other attempts in the past to like curtail my spending.
I agree.
But I think it's, I don't know what, I mean, honestly, I don't think a lot has been dropped that like I've clamored for. Like, of course, I got my pile of loot. I just got that Mafex Gambit added, the re-release. Like, super excited.
Oh, nice. That's a great one.
Like, yeah, I can't wait for that. But even stuff that like that Mafex Wolverine, I missed, I guess, one of the re-release. I don't know. And like, if I don't get them,
was it the blue and yellow one? That one?
Yeah, I was trying. I would have grabbed him. Someone else also got re-released. I just saw too, and they were instantly gone off of Hobby Genki. Another maybe. Oh, Carnage. Carnage just went up there too, but he was immediately gone. So I know that they're still around, but again, like, I don't feel the. I really feel like I know my photography, and like as a collector, I have so many great definitive versions of characters. So like I said, like, I'm still gonna buy toys. I love toys. I want to talk about toys, but there's nothing that has compelled me to take my credit card out. So that feels good, and I know that there's gonna be a point.
Totally agree with you.
We're gonna get hammered. Like, there's gonna be the FOMO wave coming.
Yeah.
So enjoy this. Enjoy like not buying anything. That's what I keep saying. Like, oh, use this as time to organize, build a dio, learn a new photography technique. I'm just saying, like, this is the perfect time to harness a skill, sharpen a skill.
Yeah. Here, I'm sharpening mine.
There you go. It's gorgeous.
Callbacks. I totally agree with you. I think a piece of this for me is like I'm feeling good about not buying anything, staying strong. If like Mega Man was like, I need to get that one, I'll get it.
Yeah.
If there's any hesitation, I'm just not going to get it. That's how I feel. Like Fury Monkey King looks great. I hesitated, and I was like, I'm going to sleep on this because I was ready to pre-order it. Slept on it, woke up, felt great. I was like, no, I don't need it.
He looks awesome. I'm excited.
He does look awesome.
Getting him, I'm still like wavering. But yeah, I don't know. Just been. Alexander just said Marvel Legends seem to be dying out. I mean, at the very least, I think that the pendulum also. Nerdzoic had talked about this a few months ago, but I think that I'm just taking in the information that I've seen. I have no insider information, no specifics. We can go with what we see on pegs, right? There was nothing during the pandemic for so long, and then because of the big collecting rush, they amped up production. Then we had everything full pegs, but then we went to clearanced out And I really do think we're going back towards drier shopping trips, which is,
Like dryer, as in like people are
toy
buying them out.
pegs. I don't know, like if they're producing more or less, or I mean, Legends, has anything new been out lately? I feel like there's nothing since that
No, but
re-release, all of the
they'll
Infinity Saga stuff.
yeah they'll come out. They have a lot of stuff planned. It's just a lull, like you said. That enjoy the moment where nothing new
Yeah,
is coming out right
there's
now.
gonna be stuff that we're gonna want. So
Have you ever seen the Homeless Joe fig? This is
I
a fig that I've really
haven't.
considered. Um,
Is it just out? Is it just get announced, or?
no, it came out a few months ago. I want to say like in the summer sometime, and it's great. It looks beautiful. It's kind of weird and abstract,
Oh, okay.
and it's really such a. I'm trying to look it up. Homeless Joe
Okay.
figure, death gas station. Yeah, this is it. No, no. Here, let me.
Well, Chris is pulling that up. Wade creates said Cyberpunk 2077 figs from Jaded Toys, and then I'll be done buying for a long while. Toy Mirth, the less I see, the less I buy. That is also true, and that's part of like
That's
why,
true.
As Chris shows us toys, I know we know first well and by ultimately being on camera in front of you guys, like it is an interesting dichotomy of here we are talking about mental health and like being aware, don't overextend your finances or even just the space or whatever. Don't stress yourself out with the hobby. And then it's like, but then also here's cool toys. We know we're an enigma. We know it. We get it. This is cool. But again, if there's that moment of hesitation, this is why we like to talk through like our process, because we do it together in our chats. And like
This is yeah.
let's do
It
it.
I will say, like, when Yimbo and I first talked together, it was as if first of all we lived parallel lives, but also like when we all talk about wanting toys and spending toys, we all have the same struggles,
Mm-hmm.
like either overspending or not, or having too much toys at one point, or too many pre-orders, like making sure that there are not so many boxes at the front door that your wife's gonna start to question
Yeah.
you.
And this is again the caveat of like this is what we spend our money on. Like there's
Yeah,
choices in life. So I've decided like I don't need new clothes. I'm just gonna keep buying myself action figures. Like,
yeah, and if I need a new pair of shorts, it's on our way to Costco, or
right.
what's on sale at Old Navy.
Mm-hmm. Because
But yeah, it's
these
so
toys are
true.
great.
Like, but this is a really cool figure. What I like about it is so different, it's so unique, and it's like artful.
Mm.
So yeah, I like this. I like this fig, and I'm still considering it, but I don't I right now I don't have a urge to like necessarily get it right away. So it's cool that's in stock.
Yeah.
So Yemba, you're at 20.
So I'm putting it. This is so I've confirmed this. So here we go. So this is Boy Scouts honor. I was going to do Boys, but Scouts honor. I went through. I was finally, because I had the snow day yesterday, and was that yesterday? Or no? But I think I
Yeah,
was doing mine.
it was yesterday.
Is that when I told you though? I forget. Within the
Oh
last
no, it
few
was this
days, I
weekend.
think this
Yeah.
weekend, I was like, I finally sat there, phone went through all of the apps that or like websites that I buy my toys. I still have to finish 2023, but I wanted to at the very least know where I was. And I have currently, I put it at 20 because I think I was 18, and now that they process gamut and like whatever. So I'm at, for sure I've paid for 20 toys this year. So that's
Okay.
not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I mean, that's not going to get me to 100 in a calendar year, but I feel like I'm in more control about making the 100 figs doable at this
Yeah.
point. Because what happened was I have a ton of pre-orders. So I looked at my Amazon pre-orders. And I have so many GI Joes, and I want them, but I also just like it's because I like the Joe figures. But like, so I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna really cut a bunch of the ones that I've pre-ordered from there too, because
Really?
I buy these toys because I think they're so awesome, and I have the His tank, and I enjoy them. But it's not Spidey or Ninja Turtles in my fandom. It's like not even. It's below Ghostbusters. I don't even have my Ghostbusters displayed. You know?
Wow, you would say it's below Ghostbusters, really?
GI Joe's like even it's
I just
below
think that-
Transformers for me. I just love these toys.
What?
I love.
Yeah, I know
these
you
toys,
love
dude.
them.
I know.
I
These
just
are
thought
some of
you were fans of them.
You know what it is? Okay, I've pieced it together. The action figure themselves is so much fun. Like I've always enjoyed playing with GI Joes, drop down hips, all of the accessories. It reminds me of the childhood era. So like I watched some GI Joe. I had some GI Joes. It's not like it was non-existent to me. So it just pulls me back to that era of nostalgia. But again, in terms of my specific fandom, like I should read the comics. I keep being told that they're really good. I'm going to, but up until at this moment, I just buy them because I like the toys. I don't know.
I think. Okay, yeah, canceling some works. I think since you have the His tank and you got the
and Dragonfly
helicopter coming, I don't think it should stop you from enjoying them, but I understand.
Like just cutting some of these out. I'm gonna keep a couple of them, but like anything new that was coming out April, May, I was just like, oh, that looks great. Oh, some shirtless guys, quick kick, and like the boxing. I was like, oh, give me that plastic meat.
More sailors, yes.
Oh, by the way, Dan's Toy Art posted a picture of Deadpool and Shipwreck teaming up, and I'm like, yep, I'm gonna have. I commented, I was like, I'm gonna have to borrow this idea. I didn't even mention Shipwreck Imbo, but yep.
This is the figure that Messi Photographer was talking about. I love it. You know what? I wish I had a magnet on me. If you put a magnet right here, the eyes light up, and it's a great figure. It's a great Mr. Knight figure. If you want a Mr. Knight figure, get this figure.
Yeah. That would be the way to go because the Legends one was fine.
It was fine, but
that one, and I remember that was a third-party figure. I was still early in my third-party days. I think I had one. I was like, oh, should I do it? And I waffled, and I should have just grabbed it. But
I agree, Nilla, and I think Yimbo and I both agree, even though Yimbo collects all the Joes, but it was like Mask, Transformers, He-Man for me. Like
of course,
in that order.
And Thundercats.
Oh, yeah. Wait, did I say Thundercats? Oh, wait, sorry. Thundercats, Mask. No, Thundercats, Transformers, Mask. Both of them tied.
Mm-hmm.
And then He-Man.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. How do I... Oh, go back this way. So Yimbo's at 20. I am at... I think I mentioned this. I'm at 48. New one is 30 MDLX Mega Man. Can't wait for that.
But for you, and this is something that I have to do, and my total will jump after I purge some of these pre-orders. You include everything that's coming this year that you have pre-ordered. So
yeah, that I pre-ordered and paid for.
Right.
I've really only bought, I did the math, 7 figures this year so far. So starting January 1st, just 7 figures. Which means I was so unhinged in 2023.
I was off the rails, man.
It
literally I'm waiting on my total number one for tax purposes, but number 2. I just want to know because you and I we're in the race for who bought the most toys.
I mean, I think we're really close. I wouldn't be surprised if you beat me, but I think it go either of us, to be honest. I'm not very confident that I have less than you. So
But we see we have some more stuff. Nilla Girl says Thundercats, He-Man, and Transformers were my 3 faves. There you go. Wade Create. Oh, here we go, Mamu. G.I. Joe, Starcom, Lego were my tops. There you go.
Starcom. Okay.
Street Sharks, Double Dragons, and Biker Mice from Mars. There you go. Good
Was
ones.
Double
Good
Dragon
ones.
a cartoon? I remember the video game.
In the video game, I played a ton.
All the time. Wait, were you a Nintendo guy or were you a Genesis guy?
So, my parents, I did not have video games. Like, I didn't have a system. I shouldn't say that. I had an Atari in my house when I begged. I don't know where my dad got this thing, but it was like a straight up computer, keyboard, and then the one little joystick with buttons.
That's cool.
Cool. That was how it was, floppy disks. So I had to play. My video games were like Pong or like less than 8-bit baseball, like where it was like a block.
Yep.
I played. Oh my god. And yeah, that was my video game system until I was 10. So Christmas, I got a Sega in 5th grade, and it was the coolest thing ever. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
Mind blowing. It was such a good. Oh my god, I lost it.
You lost your Sega?
Good memory. No, I just lost my. It was tucked. Santa had tucked it behind, so like it was. Oh, Christmas is over, and then it was like, wait, is there one more box back there? Like I straight up got that
one of
whole.
Those.
And then like ripped it open, and it was like, and I remember being such, because like we're so cringy as like little kids. Like I remember going like ripping it open and screaming, I'm like, oh my god, Mom, this is just like the commercial with the kid. Oh my god! But I was like,
young Gimbo.
Oh, DuckTales. DuckTales was good.
Oh yeah, the DuckTales show, like Tailspin, Darkwing Duck. That was a great afternoon.
I still want a Gizmo Duck 6-inch.
Gizmo Duck. We need a Gizmo.
Give me an SH Figure Arts Gizmo Duck.
I'm
just saying.
Totally, yeah. I'll take a Super 7.
Or Super 7, yeah. Oh yeah, with
Super 7 would do well.
For sure. Yes.
Just a little bit of toy news. I needed to highlight this one. Kilowog Green Lantern on sale for $70, which is a little pricey.
I'm mad at it. What is this the week? Valentine's Day is the day that Imo decides to turn heel. of all the days of the year.
No, that's fitting, Imbo. That's fitting.
It would be fitting. No, but for real, $70. I was livid at that price point. I know that there's a few
what would have been reasonable for you?
Look, I paid $60 for Doomsday and Superman.
I think 60, yeah. And
that's
point,
still like I still wanted more. Like I was like, ugh, one set of hands, cool, thanks. You know, like there was nothing else, just hands. This gives you some stuff.
It does.
But come on, like another hike. I don't know.
Yeah, 70 at 70. I don't think I'd get it. If it ever comes down, I would definitely get it because I really like that Kilowog.
I want Kilowog. And I have the Kyle Rayner.
Awesome. I have the Kyle Rayner too.
And I don't have that one. I have the I didn't have the Chase, the gold that's like classic. So like when I saw, I'm like, oh, but for $70, I just don't need these guys that bad. Which bums me out because I love the lanterns, but
it really does bum me out because I really like these two. Like I love that the Kilowog looks awesome.
Yeah,
looks awesome. So
yeah,
if it does go down in price,
right? Toy Mirth said $40. I'm right there. By the way, congratulations to
40
Toy Pick Community Discord moderator and host of Figuratively Speaking, our boy Toy Mirth. He won the Mezco Monday.
Oh, that's right. In our Mezco chat, we were joking that he would. I was like, yeah, this is definitely gonna win. Or everyone's like, this is gonna win. This is gonna win. And then Toy was like, well, it's totally random, and then he wins it.
He won. No, and it's not random. They were picking that day, but no, it's not random. That was a killer shot. But that was too funny. Anyway, congrats again, Anthony. You can't get mad at a free toy. So
no, not at all. I was excited when I won, and I know you were when you won.
I was. Oh my god, are you kidding? I still want to win another one.
I know. Everyone
I gotta
wants to win
repeat
free
now.
figures. Everyone wants to, win a Mezco. Well, that
But
was
yeah,
only.
that
So yeah, look at that. See, that Kilowatt looks so good.
he looks great, and I'm not paying $70 for him. That's my whole thing. It's him. It makes me mad.
Gosh, I'm like, oh gosh, it looks so good.
I hope
Well,
I can catch him on sale. I feel like I will. If he's in Targets, I feel like we'll have at least a fighting chance of getting it on sale.
I think we can. I think we can get it on sale. I really do.
And sorry, Todd, like you keep price hiking, we're gonna just have more patience. Like that's the bottom line. Like, we'll wait you out, bro.
And I'm okay with that. So secret hashtag was TPC_ Valentine's Day. That's actually the hashtag all month for everyone. So we're having monthly hashtags. And we picked a few. This one was no chewings. A nice Lego from Manuel ABGM.
ABGM. There you go. Nice framing there. Speaking of some framing.
This one is Yimbo's pick.
Yeah, man. Come on. This just jumped out at me. So cute, so awesome. New account for me to discover. So yeah, just
awesome.
Come on.
Vermilion Automotive.
Ka-chow.
This one is Nutty Bakaz. And I just loved how realistic this dinosaur looked.
Diggs made a great point, by the way. And so good luck, by the way. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. Good luck to those 3 hashtag picks by your toy daddy. So good luck. Maybe we'll get to discuss them in more depth next week. And I'll just do I'll do the Chewy plug. And just remember, these are just letters, but you should definitely use them because that's what we do. Tap on and search. But then we also go check out the tagged photos from the Toy Daddies page. You can tag our accounts, obviously, too. But yeah, so we're always just trying to help out, getting some new accounts featured.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the comment. And I know you're right, Diggs. Like I'm not actually turning heel. It's more of just $70 for that. I don't want to pay $70 for Kilowog. And Messi followed up with my reasoning, which is that I only want Kilowog, and here he is. There's no extra parts, nothing new. It's the exact same package. Like
yeah, I think we can wait.
It's exploitative a little bit.
Yeah, if I didn't feel like, honestly, I really want that Kilowog so badly because I don't have a Kilowog at all in my collection.
Yep.
But I do think we can wait. I think we're good.
Yeah, but it's true. Like if he just put that out as a $40 mega fig, I would have bought that in a heartbeat. And that's been the go. I literally have. I look up on my shelf. Oh, there's all of my big figures. Killer Croc and Man Bat and Bane and like
100%.
Swamp Thing and Diggs likes helium. But all right, I'll go heal on Toddy Mac all day. Oh. It's an Amazon exclusive, Unworthy?
Is it really? I still think we're okay.
I guess I'm never going to own a Kilowog unless I go back and get like the Movie Masters. That's what I'll probably end up doing for cheap.
How much would that be though? Is that cheap?
I'm sure. You think any Green Lantern merch from that Ryan Reynolds movie is like collectible? There's no way. I'm gonna let you kick this off, Chris, because I have to Google it. Are you gonna search
you Google it? I was about to do that, but yeah, you do it.
Start off number 10, my friend, because
number 10, Killzone 619, and we have home. Oh gosh, what's his name? Home
Killzones. Oh, what? Homelander. Homelander. You blanking?
Yeah, I totally had a Elder moment right there. Homelander doing his thing. What a photo. I really, what I really don't see enough of, I think, and I get caught up with this, is like having the crispness of the entire figure. We don't necessarily just need where you want the focus point to be, and that is right on Homelander's face right here. The demonic eyes. Awesome shot. Killzone 619.
Yeah, dude, this is straight up
background.
brutal murder. This is just unleashed rage, and yes, that's really, really gruesome and well done.
Yeah.
Like well done in the best way, in most gruesome way possible.
So
Just
well done.
making people explode over here.
Well, he did come back with some answers for me. He says, "Hi, my name is Dimitri. Pleasure to meet you, and thank you so much. Glad to be featured on the top 10. And of course, their inspiration was the Darkwing versus Omni-Man scene in episode 1 of Invincible." Really? Are we talking about the same thing? Oh, okay, yeah. Number one, I wanted to recreate that Homelander and Batman, but the cape would be just too distracting, as well as the motion blur. You wouldn't be able to tell it's Batman, so I chose a better character that would silhouette easier. With the diorama, I wanted to have a feel of danger, with the wall being broken through by Homelander and showing a fire through the hole, like there's been a path of destruction leading up to where we meet Homelander slamming the body. The only other prop I would say is the head bursting into blood. It's a Marvel Legends Ulysses claw head that I just cut up and melted. What? You melted the plastic?
Wow.
Very Sid-like, very Mitchell Wu of you to
Yeah.
have the head missing pieces from the burst. Number two, what is making you happy in the toy community right now? The toy community is a community that is a very awesome community. Everyone is producing work that is insane and always awesome to see other artists work. Everyone is so friendly, at least everyone I met. But seeing the community grow with such talented people is amazing. Talented people like yourself, Killzone 619.
That one's sick. It's really well done. I can't believe he's gonna bust up Batman, but that would make sense because, the whole combining storylines, and I don't know. I could see it.
That's a good choice. I think it was a good choice.
Yeah.
Let's move on to number 9. Citizen
By the way,
4.
Before we get to this wonderful, wonderful photo, now it says 5-inch, but these are Movie Masters. I've had that they were 6-inch scale, so he's not going to be as imposing.
Okay.
Like this is going to be more of like a regular size Kilowog, but new in box, $40 with shipping, so 50. You can get them out and used for as low as $12.
Oh gosh.
This guy. Yeah. So whatever. I'm just saying, like, there's options, Chris, that are under $70, Todd. Yeah. That's all. I want your toys. I'm not knocking the toys. I understand that in the current price points, I can't. This is where I draw the line. This is my Kilowog in the sand.
Good one. That was good.
All right, Citizens 4. My goodness, I want to check the account real quick because that head sculpt. I mean, I know there's a lot of talented designers and sculptors and printer customizer. I'm wondering if this is the one that I have that was from Black Symbiote, but I'm not sure. Probably something else.
I thought it was what's his name? I bought off him before. Something similar. It was a black costume Spider-Man one. RXT Project. He does really great head sculpts. A lot of like screaming open mouth head sculpts. Mm-hmm. But one of them is a battle-torn Spider-Man that he started with. That's I bought again black costume Spider-Man one. He does a Ben Reilly one. I'm just trying to look right now. And I think that might be his. But either way.
Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm looking for stuff. What was super cool about this, again, Citizen 4, like literally just stunned at the work on this account. And I know I've checked their stuff out before, but seeing it again, fresh eyes, seeing it's like really tremendous. And of course, Spidey stuff. That picture was nominated from an entire post carousel of images of that fight, and they all are bangers.
Oh, wow.
It just like that just happened to be the one that was selected and used, and again ended up here with number 9. So awesome, and I really love the
The
ACBA
sign.
style.
Yes. The no.
Yeah.
He doesn't tell me in his answers what the head sculpt is, but he did give me some answers. So
Right away.
I created a shot where Peter fights with the lizard in the sewers, and for the background I used monitor. Oh, okay, so it's a digirama. And the props were just using printed bubble text and some building ruins. Cool. What's making you happy right now? I'm finding great joy in witnessing the supportive nature of our community as members come together to foster growth and share their expertise in the realm of toy photography. It's heartwarming to see individuals freely exchange techniques and insights, collectively enriching our understanding and appreciation of this creative art form. That's awesome.
Yeah. I love that. I love that.
I think
love
someone
that.
mentioned in the chat that they love the figures. I think it was Sully. The figures, the colors really popped here, and they really do.
Mhm. I know. I love that lizard figure, and I still haven't given him a proper photo. Like, because I see stuff like this, and I'm like, oh, I just love that toy. I really did. Do you right, Chris? Like, as a Spidey fan, he's a great lizard. I know
He's
people like were upset with the clothes man. I like both head sculpts. I like the other one that's a little like derpy. Is that
Yeah.
a word? It's like,
Yeah,
like,
he
and
looks
then I
like
like
he's
the tongue out face too.
that's like a land of the lost lizard, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I love it. I love this whole thing. So Citizen 4, man, congratulations. And before we move on to number 8, Messi made a great point. Again, start not to keep harping on. You know, it just bums me out because Kilowog would be great. But he said they should have put Kilowog with the new comic Hal Jordan. I mean, like the bottom line is we know that these are all ways of these are business decisions. I get it. I get it. I get it. They had a lot of Kyle Rayners around. They had to move them. back him with Kilowog. Like I get it. It's not what we would pick, but I get it. Anyway, well done, Citizen 4. Hell yeah.
Oh man, why did it stop? Number
8.
Waste
By the way,
snaps.
Digsfig said wooing equals destroying toys. Like, so we should that should be the woo. We should just literally woo whatever we see. How did they make that? Oh, I wonder if they drilled the back. Woo!
They wooed it.
This is a heck of a shot. We talked, was this the hashtag pick? Well, when did we discuss I feel like we saw that this is real and the setup.
Yeah, we might have. I don't.
Oh no!
Yeah,
is this
I love
number
this.
8 or?
This is 8.
Oh no! Okay.
Wait, what?
Because we do talk about these pictures. I was just saying, like we do celebrate toy photography all week, not just during here. So I'm just trying to remember if this was a secret hashtag from last week. It may have been. Our shows flow together. We're just, we're just like a cheeseburger. We want to be enjoyed in the moment. I'll have to remember us forever. Just enjoy us in this moment.
I could go for a cheeseburger right now, but yeah.
Way snaps. No, this is so great. And I'm almost positive if we did discuss this at depth at all on a stream, then you guys can also say, hey, we've heard this. But I'm almost positive this is like a real life shot. This is real house setup. I think waiting for a toy.
Yes.
And just super great. And as a guy that just posted a Toy Story themed shot, you've done it too, Chris. It's so nice shooting Toy Story because you don't have to worry about light. It's literally just the natural lighting of your home and trying to utilize it in the best way possible. Like I love it.
This figure makes it so easy.
Yeah.
Like it has all the expression. Make wherever you want to shoot just that much more fun. So
this has been like Woody and Buzz. That's one of my like commitments to shooting more Toy Story stuff this year because I love those toys and it's gonna help again goofier stuff in the house. So it's fun. It's fun getting to set stuff.
Great. Well, he did get back to me. He was saying he was waiting for some packages to be delivered. While waiting, I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to capture the moment with Woody.
Nice.
I was going to add A there. The original story was impatiently waiting for your packages to arrive, but people in the community had also told me it looks like Woody's the only toy left and he's all alone. Oh man, that's so
Aw.
sad. That's so sad. What is making you happy right now in the toy community? The friendships that I make because of the toy community is what makes me happy. Well, this photo made me happy until you told me it was about, he was the only one left. So
No, but don't worry, Chris. Look, I sorry to self-promote people, but if this is not thematically appropriate, so there was my shot literally before the stream, and it's new toy orientation.
oh, that's
So,
awesome.
right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, look at my stuff, but like literally based on waist naps, he's waiting for the new toy, and then the new toys arrive. So there you go. That's all.
That's awesome. Great idea. Well, waist snaps, fantastic job. What's up?
Really? Yeah, it's so great. And I also, again, Toy Pick community, amazing friend, Fernando Chava. So Chava.Fernando. Is currently doing a giveaway using kitchen utensils in a photo. So I just want to let you know, go visit Chava.Fernando's page because the details are up there. I think it goes to the end of the month, but he's got a little contest going, and yeah, Fernando's great. And Toy Story is, like Messi said, they're always in scale. Toy Story figures are always in scale, whatever you choose to shoot and do with them. It's so great.
And Ant-Man.
And Ant-Man. And Deadpool. Those are my 3 tiers of
always
you'd shoot them anywhere. Number 7. Ooh, Creaptic.
Okay. I was gonna say Creeptic, but
Creeptic.
I like Creaptic.
Creaptic, like create. Toy Pick, create.
Yeah. Create.
Or optic.
Creaptic.
I like it. I dig it. If we're saying it wrong, I apologize. We do want to get the names right.
I love this photo.
Yeah.
I love this figure. It's just the classic Nightwing. I know people had some qualms about this figure. I love it.
That was one of them.
And it's a great cityscape, and it really captures like just Nightwing in general, like his essence.
Yeah. I like this figure a lot more in the recent revisit. There's still some choices just from Mafex in general builds that like I wish I could see some changes in what they do. But this is this is the best Nightwing. This is the best toy Dick Grayson you can buy.
I think it's the best Dick that you could get, Grayson.
Right. So it is.
I know you.
Really
I know you just said it. I just had to say it a different way.
As Sully said, love the night lighting that's going on here. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wade Create said amazing shot. And Awesome Death always blows my mind. Shots like this. I think Wade, because I haven't done this, and I should do this more often, but the whole like putting your building on the side to do like Spidey or stuff like this, like I've never done that, and I should, because I do cut out like a lot of potential Spider-Man for just going to Spidey or somebody like, right? Like I lose this. I never tried it. So I should. Yeah. I really should. I'm assuming it was done that way, because otherwise, I don't know if there's enough blue tack to hold that big beefy Dick Grayson.
Yeah, definitely not
right?
Enough blue tack to hold that Dick Grayson.
So silly. Was it? These are my answers now, right?
Are they? Okay. I don't. Yes, they are, because I did. Yes. Yep. I really just
no, it's Aswan. So a really great account. Once again, tremendous pictures as you've seen here. You go through. I mean, like, yeah, he's got Ben. Oh, he's got some killer stuff with the Last Ronin Raphael. Like, yeah, just really great stuff. Great account.
We say this every week as a reminder. They're all these talented people. We have a lot of new names in the top 10 this week. Give them a follow. Support each other. Give them some likes. This is a great photo.
And this is the Creaptic second time that I've reached out for being on the top 10. So one day,
Awesome. One day
maybe you'll see the message. Hi.
we'll get you.
Masters of the Metaverse 22. That's a great name.
Number
Masters
6.
of the Metaverse. Number 6. Thank you.
You go first.
One of the techniques I've recently gone over is a reflection. That's a reflection, is it's wonderful type of photo to pull off. And this, I think, is done pretty beautiful.
Sorry, did you say reflection?
Oh.
No?
I love that they're right there.
No one said, okay, sorry.
No, I'm fairly certain this is a real setup.
Water? Is that real
water?
If
I had to guess, I'm thinking that's real water. I'm thinking that's real, like those, I don't know, my mom would have those potpourri style strands.
Yep.
In things in her house. So I feel like that could be that transported, but again, done so well. I'm looking for what are they really? But as a picture, I think it came together so beautifully. I need to know more, Chris.
Yeah,
that's
the reflections. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, the reflection came out so beautifully. It's done so well, where I can't stop looking at the reflection. Awesome choice of characters, to be honest. I don't think I've seen anyone use this 66 Batman at all in toy photography. So I do love that use. And then the creature from the creature from the Black Lagoon?
I think so. But not the NECA version. So
that's not. What is that?
I don't think that's the NECA. I don't know. You guys tell me, because that's not my cup of tea. It's not my wheelhouse stuff. Yeah,
it's definitely not my wheelhouse. Well, again, going back, it's just such a cool effect that they did, and I hope it's practical, but I'm sure it is. But
why not have
answers?
I am so confused.
His name is Gilman. Okay. Jada does this one. Okay. Gilman. Jada. Really? All right. Hey, the chat knows.
I'm trying one more thing. This is bizarre. I definitely sent my questions out today, as you know.
It's okay. Well, you know what?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. No, because I can't even get into the chat with him through his page. It's very weird. It just says that I'm following, and there's no message button. It's weird. So maybe I didn't hit him up. I don't know.
Okay.
I tried, Steven.
All good.
I tried.
Waycrate says if this is practical, it's either going to inspire you or make you seriously delete your toy photos. Okay, so this Gilman was a Ross exclusive. I had no idea Ross had their own exclusives.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's neat. That is neat. Yeah.
Well, hey, Masters of the Metaverse 22, if you're watching, please send us your answers. We'd love to know more about this amazing photo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Archer Hawk. Nice, that was good. This figure, I bought this figure. I can't tell you the name of it, but it's a figure on 5K. This demon figure, samurai.
Oh,
it's dope.
Orc or goblin?
Yeah,
orc?
Some sort of orc. It's definitely not a goblin. It's an orc.
Okay.
I'm hoping it used the. I'm getting like no chewing vibes here. The fog machine.
Oh yeah. No,
Did you get a
this is
fog
super
machine?
rad. I didn't, but
You
honestly,
thinking
thanks to
one?
Chewy and of course Machu, he was the first guy that I got to see like masterful usage of using the smoke with when he would join on streams and the Machu motion cam and the smoke genie. So I'm gonna end up buying the Wolanzi one. I just haven't yet. That's all.
There you
I
go.
just haven't yet, but I will. It's gonna be.
See, it's a little noisy. Hold on.
Yeah, you should be playing with this more, Chris. That's a fun toy.
I should.
Do you
I
see
only
what
play.
Chewy's been doing? Wonderful.
I only play with it when I'm on streams.
Fair.
Here,
Fair.
let's see. Here's a reveal.
There you go. So is Megatron enjoying some Fruit Loops or
Megatron's enjoying some Energon in
Oh,
smoke
yeah.
form. In smoke
Got it.
form.
Okay. All right. I was going to try to throw a bunch of other vape flavors at you, like Fruity Pebble. What are some other ones that existed?
I don't. That's a thing.
I remember the cereal was a big one for a stretch of time there.
Was it really? Yeah, I didn't realize
Mhm.
that. Do we have any answers from Archer Hawk?
Oh, we do. TMNT 1987. I ordered the Ulanzi smoke machine over the New Year, and they're not answering emails for 2 weeks. LOL. Just waiting until the 75th of February. You may have gotten caught in the New Year. Maybe that's what it is, right? Like,
Yeah.
potentially, if it's.
Yep. You may have.
Because I know that, there's no work, factory wise, like at least 2 weeks.
But he bought it. Yeah, you're right. It's 2 weeks. Yeah.
But that was still during the pre-order period. Like I'm surprised you have yours.
I ordered it.
You kickstarted it or you pre-ordered it?
I pre-ordered when it came out.
So you must have been one of the early. Yeah. So
I definitely was one of the early ones because I remember it came out and I just canceled my Smoke Ninja Kickstarter with no chewing. I was like, I can't spend $250. I'm sorry. And then this came on. I was like, oh, I was like, it's a sign. It's a sign, everyone.
This is why I will also eventually have it, but I'm trying to again I'm down to half a can of Atmosphere aerosol. No chewing.
Hey, use it up.
Okay. But I'm gonna use that up, and I'm saying I will need something because whether it's the Atmosphere aerosol or the smoke, I need it. That does add a lot.
The smoke machine is, I think the smoke machine is what you should get. So,
yeah. Instead of drop, because that's halfway. Literally, like 4 more cans would get me more than halfway to a smoke machine. So.
What I like about it is it gives you a homemade smoke recipe, like the juice recipe.
Have you done that yet?
No.
Or you haven't had to make your own? Okay.
No.
All right. We do have answers, as we said. Archer Hawk. So this photo was for the Myth and Fantasy Toy Pick collab. People talked about the V Toys Asura Demon in the collab group, so I used him for my photo, and I wanted to have fun with the Ulanzi smoke machine.
Ah, there it is.
Smoke. Chris, you're getting all the smoke. You're getting all
the fruity. All the fruity pebbles.
That's right. You can't really see the diorama on this shot, but behind the toy there is a wooden door. Ooh, I'm gonna have to blow this up because I kind of see it now.
Where does it lead?
Wooden door. All right. It is my favorite. Oh, it's my favorite piece of diorama, and it was done by my dad to help me go into this hobby. I'm over 40, and I'm still glad my parents support me in my new hobby. Archer, me too, man. Oh, you kidding me? It's so nice. Oh, yes, my parents, again, in their 70s. I'm over 40. It's just, I love it. There are 2 things that I love in the community right now. The 1-year-old French Association. Oh, we've heard this. So we're, again, shouting out. This is the Toy Photo French Force. That is an Instagram account that you can check out. They do a lot of things for the French toy photographers and to promote this hobby in our country. So fantastic. And the second is the group around the Myth and Fantasy Toy Pick collab. That's what I'm in. I don't do enough in there, but you guys are amazing. It's what makes me take new pictures and try to improve each time. I can't thank Iqbal. And this is my first time like reading his name out loud and being in collabs and seeing his stuff for so long. But it's Iqbal, Iqbal. Enough for all the energy he puts into this. It is really cool. And Archie, man, thank you so much, dude. Like, really fantastic. And yeah, I do have to do a better job of joining each time, but I love being in that group. Again, the talent. Oh, I can say that with so many of my collaborators. It's just like, I just enjoy and like being a part of it. When I have more time to talk, I will. But right now, it's just super nice. Again, getting to see stuff like this. He's right, though. That Myth and Fantasy collab group that we're in, the talent in there is unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
It is. Sorry, I just dropped something, and you know how when you drop an accessory, all you're gonna think.
Oh yeah, no. While you do that, I'm gonna point things out again. One of the best ways. I'm gonna go using the word framing or frame within a frame. Archer kills it with this setup. For me, it's one of the like I said, I instantly go to it all the time because he's using two figures here to frame up the demon, the Asura demon. I love that he was able to, he could drop him in the center because of the framing. I love the way the smoke is pluming upwards or billowing down, depending on how you're looking at it. But I love that angle up behind Asura. And yeah, I'm going to keep saying it. Framing, using characters to frame up your subject or diorama pieces. It adds depth, intrigue. It just makes your pictures more interesting. I'm not saying I do it every time, but when you do it and it's done well like this, whew, that's all. Yeah. There's my little like what I know about photography. These are the things I know.
Well, great job.
Mamu's action figure blog says, love Ulanzi. I have tons of spray atmosphere, but I want that Ulanzi smoke machine. You and me both. That's all right. We're going to end up doing it.
Get it.
End up doing it. I know. All right, here we go. For Marvel's Why. Now, this was, I'm so excited for, because this is Marvel's JY. I don't know if you remember his original account. He has so much fun with toys and toy photography. Loves hip hop, puts together all these like really fun, like he's like lip syncing and rapping along to different things and then showing his setups. His basement is more decked out than mine in terms of just being the ultimate action figure chill spot. And yeah, it's his kitchen and he can cook, man. So with this, I thought this was so cool. It's so great
scale is huge.
Recognized too, because he lost his first account. That's where I was getting with this. Marvel's Why he had to fight Instagram. They, and it's a terrible situation when somebody puts all that work in and then they lose their account. So this is him getting back up and running. It's been like, he's been working at it now for a few months. So it's so happy to see his work on here. He's a huge Joe's fan. And this is like such an intricate and intriguing setup because you have the Fortnite boat pulling up with like the Cobra Scuba guy. I love that. They're loading the Hiss tank. You got a forklift in the back. Like this is a killer story frame. There's so much going on. So it's amazing.
Yeah, the scale of this is incredible. Like I love it. The way I read his account name was Marvel's Why.
Well, that's probably why they shut down his first account. Because when you cross those milestones, you put work into it. We always tell you and try to remind you, don't get hung up on likes and follower counts and everything. But then I'm not going to pretend that it's not human nature, and if you have goals, but it's part of this whole thing that we do. And it broke my heart when I saw that whole thing happen with him. So again, just getting his account out there. And as Jay said, that he joined Behind the Plastic last week. So there we go. He did an episode with them. So that's up on there. And Sully made a great point. The amount of patience this photo had to rival a monk. Because I could just see, yeah, I mean, this domino effect. One like Baroness falls over, you're done. You got to set everything back up again.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, my clumsy hands. Really, mine. But yeah, fantastic photo. I wish I had some answers. I don't, but that's okay. So Marvel's, why did you not give me answers? No, Marvel's, why? If you have any, if you're watching, love to get your answers, and please just put them in
and go check out his episode of Behind the Plastic, because then you will literally get to know the guy behind the picture.
Perfect. Oh, I just got a thing from Citizens 4. Just saw the live head sculpt from a local creator in Indonesia. It's Toyo _NUGROHO0.
Nice. Okay. I think it's tagged on the post, the original post, not the featured post. So if you go back, because I was looking and I wasn't sure if that was okay. But yeah, go check that. I cannot. But all right.
All right, Marvel's, why? Number 3.
It's the magic number. That's gonna be my. I love that song. Yes, it is. All right. Star Chiron. Stark A Iron. Yeah, I don't know. I guarantee this is going to be one of those ones that makes me feel stupid. Where it's like, hey, dummy, it was this. Photogenic. Oh, yeah.
Stark Aaron. Aaron.
Well, Chris, this is giving me Lost in Translation vibes when Jules did her incredible bottle cap photo. This is really, really well done and edited. Oh yeah. Look at this. Shout out to our girl. Jules the best. Although she told me she doesn't like Deadpool. I haven't really gotten back into this with her since she shared that information with me, but
hey,
we'll talk.
All good. I don't either.
Like what you like. It's okay.
Just drop
like
it.
What you like. That's fine. My answer would be like, well, enjoy the things that you enjoy. That would be me coming at you.
Good for her for stating her opinion, not being afraid of it.
Yeah. Yep. That's true. I'm not pushing that. Yeah. All right. This is awesome. And that picture that you have framed up, that's exactly the vibe that I was getting from here.
So cool.
Really just loving where the bokeh, because I don't know if this was done in camera or if some of that bokeh was added. It's like digital. This is like a masterful like photoshopping happening too. But I really enjoy the fact that I can make out the 5 and aspects of the coin without losing all of it in the bokeh.
Yeah.
You know?
Ant-Man's always in scale.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Like in terms of just how this photo is shot, it looks like,
unless Chris, aperture depth wise, depth of field wise, that's the spot that is
that's what equal, I thought.
Right? But okay. Yeah, it wasn't okay.
That's what I thought, but you're right. It really runs into the bokeh. It's
just really beautiful the way it panned out. Like literally, because it is definitely but I look at even how the grounds and our textures, but even because of the swooping flow of what's clear on the coin and then down through Iron Man and then the dirt too. It's so cool. It's really neat. I'm just very curious if this was all done like in camera or if there were other elements. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. This is a beautiful shot.
Wait, it says looks like Sarah's macro lens on this one. Some help on Stark A Iron, Star Carry On, Star Chiron.
Star Chiron.
Good work.
Oh, we're again. This is we just want to get your names right. That's all. Um, but again,
I love this photo.
we just
This
want to
is
get
a
it because we
photo.
want to tell people. Yeah, we want to shout your name from the rooftops with wonderful work like this.
Just give them
Yeah.
a follow.
Yep.
I wish I had some answers, but I don't. It's okay.
Alvaro. But
Alvaro.
man, oh man, oh man, gorgeous stuff. Oh, it's a Mutant Mayhem pictures on here. What an great stuff, great stuff.
Great
Some
stuff.
Spidey. Oh yeah, go check out Stark A Iron.
Or Star Chiron. Or Stark A Iron. All right, let's move on to number 2.
That too. That one too. All right.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Got it. I see what you're doing. Yes, that too. Azúcar.
Azúcar. All right.
And that's Spanish for sugar.
Is it?
Mr. Sugar. Yeah, Azúcar.
Nice. Yeah. I only know Donde está la biblioteca. I know. I know a couple.
IE.
Chris, which Godzilla toy is this? Do you think?
I'm guessing it's a Haya toy.
Okay.
Because all of the Haya ones have been looking great. Or it's the SH Figure Arts new Godzilla -1, which I would actually lean towards. Actually, it looks like Chris, the -1 head. So
okay, which I still have to see that movie.
I know, me too. I haven't seen it.
Here's what I just blew this picture up, and this is super awesome because I didn't catch this until like literally now on a bigger screen. The white walls of the ocean, the white caps. That's the stuff that I use. The stringy like Halloween spider webs.
Oh really? Oh yeah, it is.
I thought this entire thing like maybe it was a toy, and I swear I think we're gonna hear that this is all done practically. I want to say that this is probably shot somehow through like a water container, if I had to guess. And then I don't know. I just think that I'm starting to see the ones and zeros of this, and this is really fantastic. I mean, it's a killer shot, but like once you start seeing what goes into and the work, it ups my level of appreciation for, again, not that, I'm just saying, it helps when you start, look at those choices.
Yeah.
Do we have answers from Mr. Sugar?
No, we don't. So he is speculating. The funny thing about this one was that there was no profile that you could click on that Toy Pick Community usually puts their profile on. And even when it was nominated, there was no profile that you could click on. But Toy Mart did nominate, so I'm wondering if this was taken
Discord
or whatever. Yeah. But when you look up Mr. Azúcar, there are so many different ones. So
gotcha. But man, either way, regardless, amazing shot. And let's see. Messi said, "Am I the only one that just noticed the face was in the picture because I thought it was just the back?" Yeah, like I said, there's a lot. Is a very cool image that as you start really lingering on it and scanning it around, you start seeing all of these things. Like, I swear this was shot through glass. You know what I mean? Like, that was holding up the water somehow. A glass bowl or something, but I don't think Godzilla was actually in the water.
Yeah.
I think it's neat.
So good. I think you're right.
Be Weird I Am says, I remember seeing this in the Discord. So that's great, man. And again, as for those of you looking for another place to keep that toy conversation going, I know I had a Discord. I'm sorry, Jaden. It's been kind of dead for a little bit, but the toy community continues to grow and grow and grow, getting new members every day. And those are amazing conversations happening. So if you are ever looking for a place for nonstop cool people talking about cool toys, Toy Pick Community Discord. There you go.
All right, let's move on to
one. Hey, this one won. This one, it won.
this one. Won.
It won. We know this guy. We
Not a
know
bird, not a
this
plant photography.
guy. We
What
know
a
this guy.
what a great dude in the community. Behind the plastic, one of the hosts of Planet Behind the Plastic, and just a fantastic photographer. Like so talented.
Mm-hmm. It was a matter of time, as you guys have known since the Toy Daddies, up and got this show going for a year and a half at this point. Sully's work has graced us with its presence, and it is very cool. I mean, again, it's what we were joking like last week. Do you guys have any enemies? No, not. We like people. We like cheering people on. We like rooting on wins. Like I think this is so cool that our boy, like one of our friends, like somebody we talk to actively, came in first. That's amazing. I love it. Congrats, Sully. I feel good, man.
First of all, the depth of this photo is incredible. It looks like it goes all the way back in just the details. The Home Depot cement buckets are real nice touch. Real nice touch.
Yeah. And I'm almost positive, and Sully is here in the chat, that he crafted the whole like cement and mezzit, that whole thing. I'm almost positive that was all part of his imagination, bringing it to life.
You know what's funny? I just think about I did like some construction and painting houses when I was in high school, and it gets really messy, but there's always some random couch in the middle of the construction area that people just sit on. And I thought that was such a nice touch.
Yes. Yeah. Just the abandoned. Yeah. I know. I feel you. I feel you.
You're like, oh, it's this couch, and you're in your dirty clothes, and then you sit on it, and all the dust comes up, and you're like, oh, it's still comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But oh man, this is so nice. Again, the depth of this photo, like that warehouse looks like it goes all the way back.
Yep. And Sully did say, if you go back to his post, like of this original post, he has all of the BTS stuff. And as we created, perfect shot for number one. You killed it, Sully.
Perfect. It really was.
And Behind the Plastic Boys, again, killing it. Eventually, we're going to start seeing a sequential plastic coming in number one. You guys are just
he's definitely on the top 10.
Keep it going, man. Yeah.
And TMT hit number one, so.
Yep.
Well, he gave me some answers. The story was an ode to my fellow toy brother, Zach, sequential plastic. He had been taking a hiatus from toy photography because he was moving, and I wanted to let him know that he was missed in the toy photo community. The Union Gomez is kind of his spirit animal. He does love that one. That was his favorite. I mean, toy. So since he was finishing his new basement, I had Gomez and Grubb working on some construction. The Home Depot buckets I printed and painted. Awesome. The cement on the buckets and Grubb are Elmer's glue, sand, and gray paint. With the cement on the Grubb, I also did a tutorial, if you swipe my original post, of how I used hot glue to make the cement gloop over his head. Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And a total waste of a mezzit. What's making you happy in the toy community right now? The toy community brings me immense joy and fulfillment. It's a vibrant, creative space where I can showcase my passion for toys and photography. Interacting with fellow enthusiasts and seeing their innovative work inspires me to push my boundaries and experience with new ideas. The community support and encouragement have not only improved my photography skills, but also fostered a sense of belonging. Though this shared interest, I found meaningful connections and friendships, making the community feel like a close-knit family. The joy of creating captivating images and sharing them with like-minded individuals is truly priceless. That was awesome.
It's been amazing seeing, especially, hey, this is a perfect time with, like I said, with between the Behind the Plastic Boys, all right here as our final little commenters right here. I mean, again, the guys have been killing it, and it's been so nice seeing their friendships and then talent and creativity blossom and grow since we started doing the stream. Like it was so nice. Like since we all kind of came into each other's worlds, it's just been so nice seeing just all the awesome stuff, the friendships developing, the talent, everything.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, like seeing Zach, Sully, Jay all come together and do an amazing show, and just also having them keep up with just improving the craft and photography. So
yeah, their stuff is killer.
it is.
Well, there's secret to success, 3-letter abbreviations: BTP, TPC, B2S.
Oh,
Toy daddies.
TDs.
STDs for sexy toy daddies. Nailed it, guys. Nailed it. STD. I hope you guys caught heaping a heap of STDs tonight. Hang it out with 2/3 of your toy daddies.
The only thing you get from the STDs is happiness.
Yes, that's what you catch. Catch nothing but smiles and positivity.
Oh, Lord.
You hang out with it every week, and there's no cure for that happiness. All right, that was very silly. You're leaving me hanging, Chris.
Sorry, I had to. I was getting the hashtag ready. Well, let me just get right into it. So we do a hashtag giveaway. It's our Fast Pass giveaway. So this is really just your chance.
As Jay said, catch your sexy toy daddies every Wednesday.
Catch STDs every Wednesday. This is awesome. I love this. This is such a great.
This is terrible branding, Chris. This is awful. You don't want to make this a thing.
We want people to catch us, right?
Oh,
catch your STDs every Wednesday. I love it.
I've got a fever. There's only one cure.
STDs. Again, this is our Fast Pass giveaway. If you win tonight, you can choose a photo of your choice, and it will be featured on the Toy Pick Community Instagram for the top 10 nomination. Or you can pay it forward however you'd like and nominate another photo or account of your choice. Yep.
Like, what the hell is Chewy coming back to? STDs, obviously.
He's going to come back to STDs, yeah.
Yeah. We already told you. What about his night?
STDs. I don't know if that has to be all caps, but I don't know. It sounds like it looks like it's picking up.
Sexy toy daddies. Sexy toy daddies.
We gotta cut a new one.
Yeah, oh my god. I'm sure. Oh, I can't even. Oh.
I think one of us has to say the sexy, and then you do the toy daddies.
Yeah. What? I mean, the toy TTD is probably, we're gonna start using abbreviations.
What's TT?
The toy daddies. If we're gonna go 3, because that was the whole point. That it's 3 letters, the 3-letter rule. There's 3 of us, but there's only 2 letters with toy daddies. So
fine, I'll give up STD.
I mean, Chris, you are a sexy toy daddy for life. Like, it's a disease you cannot be cured from. So we can always keep this. We'll pitch it to Chewy next week.
I think we should pitch it. I don't think we have to pitch it. It sells itself. TTDs. TTD works.
Shroomy, I hope that's an itch that is somewhere where you can, nothing worse than one of those mid-back scratches. Mid-back itches. Not sure if that's what you're talking about.
TTDs.
Oh, this is freaking me up.
Yeah, but what do you got planned this weekend?
Oh, this weekend's gonna be good. Nice little family doing something. I think we're gonna be doing some family stuff. I think my wife and I are planning on a date night because we didn't do it tonight. Nice. I want to do it right. We very, very rarely take that time for ourselves. So we're amped. So we're gonna do a nice dinner this weekend, going out and getting the sitters, all that fun jazz.
A nice Italian
yeah,
dinner.
man.
You get the mozzarella.
It's
I
a
don't mean
mozzarella.
to.
It's a
Sorry,
mozzarella.
was that like
and the
a?
gabagool.
Was that too stereotypical? I'm sorry.
You need some mozzarella sticks. No, it's
Was that
my
mozzarella
wife.
stick?
To be perfectly fun, it's so funny. So I'm like half Irish, half Italian, but I grew up in essentially like an Italian deli that my grandparents ran for like 50 years. Like I grew up folding ravioli boxes and like running things around this store. Like like, oh Jimmy, I need you to get to that. And then I go back and come out with like 12 cases of cavatelli or whatever. So it was a really interesting.
Cavatelli?
Oh, cavatelli and broccoli. It's another pasta. Cavatelli. It's like a finger size. It kind of curls, but not curled.
Okay.
It's
okay.
like a boat.
Okay.
Boat.
Hey, I just want. Sorry to interrupt the food. You know how I love a good food, but I like to call him B Weirdium. Is a toy daddy now. Congratulations, buddy. So I can't wait for you and your wife.
That amazing. Oh my goodness. I am just embrace the journey of parenthood. It is amazing.
It is.
When you realize you helped create human life and then you have to care for it.
Yeah.
It will change. Like parenthood absolutely changed me to this final form of who I am. Like that was
for the better.
Absolutely for the better. I would like
and
to
now and then just add toy photography. You know, we were a toy daddy. Now we are an STD. So welcome, B Weirdium, for being an STD. You are an STD. Congratulations.
By the way, if you scroll up a little bit, Shroomy, it's provocative. It gets people going. I know where that's from. I'm trying to remember the name. It's the Will Ferrell ice skating movie. What the hell was that called? That movie
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory was a fantastic movie.
So good. Did you watch the other one he did, the Netflix movie recently, the one that came out like last year, where he's doing a European talent show, like American Idol?
Yeah. That's an actual
those songs.
Eurovision. That's an actual like competition that happens each year.
Well, I would assume
they did a comedy on. It was pretty funny. That was a good one.
Yep.
So again, all you STDs, we're gonna roll this up for our Fast Pass feature. So let's get it going. STD #STD. I'll give you 30 more seconds, and while we talk about that, we just congratulate B Weirdium for being an STD. Pablo, you're an STD.
Oh man. I mean,
Jimbo, what did you do?
all I did was call us sexy toy daddies. The letters just happened to fall.
Yeah. This is all Pablo. This is reaction. So
hey, I know it's like it's an Orange Cassidy like half thumb. Like, all right, guys, good job. Eddie Figures, what's going on? Remember, everybody, this is like each week. What is it? We get we get to help. That's all it is. We get to help with a guaranteed 4 features on the Toy Pick community. Again, an account that just wants to get more eyes on all of our work. That's really wonderful. And so
Macho Toy joining us from Between Two Sentinels, just finishing it up with J Shot, voted best couple on Toy Pick community by the STDs.
Perfect.
We need an STD shirt.
We might have to, because J Shot was so wonderful. Oh, Chris, I don't know if you want to pull this up before we spin, or maybe I can, but our friend J Shot, with his surprise,
it's my new profile pic.
Yeah. So I just want to get the guy's account name right.
It's JMZ.
Yeah. So here's the Machu one.
JMZ.arts with a Z.
Yep. So these
Oh,
guys,
sorry, did you?
there we go. So that was the Machu and J Shot Between Two Sentinels pack. Love that. And then John ended up getting one for us because he's the best. And where was that? That was, I guess we have to like post those pictures.
I posted it on my threads, and then also it's my new profile pic. So you have to go to my threads.
Well, here's the. If I go to Toy Pick, because they Toy Pick did that awesome.
Did he post it?
I thought so.
Or was it a story? I think it was a story.
No, here it is.
Oh, there it is, right there. There is. We're toys.
We are
we
toys.
all have little accessories. You have so Shipwrecked, Laserman, and Wolverine.
Yeah, so this could be using maybe this image of the action figure. We will eventually. I mean, guys, this is like all in good fun. Sometimes it's just fun to talk about. But if we did ever do shirts, this would be a cool shirt with STDs somehow woven into it.
Totally.
Or maybe they come with STDs. It's the accessory that you don't see in the box.
I mean, we always got to do some new branding. Top 10 STDs. Yeah, definitely agree.
How's the articulation? That's on the Renew Your Vows buck. So
yeah,
the
yours is. Yeah. Yours is.
No, I thought, isn't yours too?
All of ours?
Yeah, they all are. They all are.
Okay.
Look, we've got the upper torso rotation there. Thigh cut, double knees, double elbows.
If we didn't have the thigh cut, Chewy would have been mad.
It's true. It's true.
Let's go back to this fast pass. Let me just draw it quick. Let's see who wins the feature fast pass. Oh, nice.
Hey, all right.
Jay.
So there's a boy, Jay. So as always, Chewy is not up the hook. He might be taking the night off, but he is still the guy to hit up for either a feature of your own, or if you would like to pay it forward and nominate another account. You've been here before, Jay. So awesome, baby.
Machi wants to know about what STDs is all about. Can you?
Sexy toy daddies.
That's it.
So to be fair, Matt, it's because B2S was named as one of our highlighted three letter branding seems to work pretty well, because we're talking about TPC and BTP and then B2S, and then we needed but I said, well, but we're just the toy daddies.
The toy daddies, yeah.
Sexy toy daddies, and then
yep,
that's all. And here we are.
Here we are.
Love is shroomy. It's a way of life, honestly. And then you missed Diggs Figs with a comment that's clearly a shipwreck buck Yimbo. Fair.
I was going to say that. I was definitely going to say that. That's hilarious.
Speaking of my mom and going back to Archer and Archer's comment about like how his parents are, again, because, well, man, like I still see my kids, and they're 4.5. Like Chris, you have older kids, but I still see them as babies. I still they're always your baby. My mom had told me this my entire life. When you have kids one day, your kids are just your babies forever. I'm sorry, like that that type of mentality. It's so true. I lost my train of thought on that. The witching hour, Chris. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right. We're closing soon. Pablo says those are the STD 3-pack with the new Romanki X Cowl male figure with the extra accessories pack they came with too. So that's the new buck, the blank buck that Macho was playing with the other day.
Got it. Okay.
Hilarious. Well, peeps, I know that we really wanted to do something different today. I think we learned a lot about each other. We learned a lot about love. We learned a lot about STD.
Well, yeah, because we're sexy and we're self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed STDs.
That's the end we say it. Do, 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 do. Just kidding. Oh boy.
Boy, it is the witching hour.
This has been a blast, obviously. So, Chris, as always, so much fun getting to hang out with you, buddy, and everybody in the chat. You are amazing, and thanks for spending part of your Valentine's Day with us. And we hope we made their night a little bit more enjoyable. That's all we can ask for. So, thanks.
Thank you. And
what are you doing the rest of the night now, Chris?
What am I gonna do?
Unite my toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time. It was nothing but sublime. Though it's time to go to bed, don't be filled with dread, because next week we'll be right here. Your toy daddies will appear to bring you joy and laughter every night and here on after.